Hey, welcome to our team call tonight, guys. I am pumped about this call. As I was talking to some of my coaches and talking about the vital process, I was realizing I was getting like a blank stare on faces. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, this isn't the vital behaviors. And so it's something that I don't think we talk enough about. So we are going to be talking about the vital process, and I'm super excited to be joining forces with Miss Lindsay tonight. She, I'm sure you've noticed, has been crushing it. She's led the tribe the last 2 months in Success Club points, and so I have learned a lot from her. I have started applying some stuff that she has taught me. We always think like there's veteran coaches and new coaches. Well, Lindsay is proof that you can be in this business 4 years and still learn so much from someone who is newer to the business. And Lindsay's not brand new or anything, but she knows what she's doing and she's on the right track. So success leaves clues, and I'm super excited to be able to do this call with her. So we are going to dive right in and just kind of go through announcements, just so you guys kind of know what's going on this month. Every first Thursday of the month, there we go, we will have a kickoff call just like this. So we'll have one opportunity for us to be on a team call together just like this, where you get to learn about something new in the business and kind of what's going on for the month, so you kind of know what's going on. And then the rest of the weeks are action-packed. These are tribe power hours, something we can get on in full force together and we can work. And we literally, some people turn on some music, but we sit there and we just go through like a power hour, inviting, getting that to-do list done for your business. And so that'll be a 1 week. There's a coach opportunity every week, and you can always check the pinned post, which is that top post in the tribe page. There's a calendar, so you know each Thursday what's going on. So you know right now what week the coach opportunity is going. So if you are talking to someone and you're like, I don't know anything about coaching, I don't know what to do now, you have the opportunity to look at the calendar and say, hey, we're doing a call on Thursday. I think it's actually next week. And where you can hear why people decided to coach and their stories, how there's no perfect mold coach, that we're all different, all shapes, sizes, and everything else. And so you can look at that calendar and simply say, oh, perfect. Like I can invite, 4 girls that I've invited to coaching to this call. Now, if you don't have someone on to necessarily invite to the call, we would still want you to be on, because there'll be 3, 4, 5 amazing coaches on our tribe sharing their heart and their story and their passion and their why. We all do this business for different reasons. Some have the dream of retiring their husband. Some say, no way, I'd go crazy with my husband at home. We all have a different, yeah, right? Lindsay's that one. And so, that's the beauty, is I have a different why than so many of you guys. And my why is different, and you get to see on these, even if you're not inviting a coach per se, you get to go on and see the power of unity. And I think just supporting one another, whether it's your coach on the call, someone else's coach, there's just so much power in joining forces and being on there together. So look for that coach opportunity call as well. The very last week of the month will always be a new coach kickoff call. So any new coaches that you recruit over the month, or maybe you're confused yourself, maybe you're like, I joined as a coach and I don't know what I'm doing, I need help. Guess what? We have a call set up so you can get going, take action, and jump right in. Again, this is a call that you want to be on. Support one another. And we're going to have different people leading these calls, so every person will have that getting started right call recorded, so you can send it to your coaches right away, or you can wait till this call. But make sure you're still on, even though we're not having a necessarily recorded meeting with everyone the rest of the Thursdays of the month. Beyond, support one another. You can still learn so much, even though you're not the presenting or we're not having a formal call. These action things that we're doing on Thursday are what's going to build your business. You can listen to trainings like tonight all night long, but if you do nothing with what we tell you tonight, you're wasting your time just sitting here, right? So take that action, let it affect your business, and let that compound effect take place. So let's go over the announcements for the month so you kind of know the rundown. April 7th is Super Saturday. Guys, this is going to be a big one. If you don't know what Super Saturday is, every quarter they have these Super Saturdays where you can go and learn about the new product releases. You can hear from top coaches. You get to hear from corporate. Sometimes it's celebrity trainers that are presenting. You get to have like a live workout usually. And I know there's one in Salt Lake. There's Alma's doing a Spanish speaking one. So if you have a client that is Spanish speaking, she's doing one that you could go to as well. They're all over the place. You can go and look up your local Super Saturday. But this is going to be a big one. They're going to be talking about the beach bars, the 2B mindset that's going to be released, the new nutrition program, the latest training of what's going on. And there's just going to be some new announcements and you can figure out what's going on. So be there, Super Saturday. Okay, Lindsay, you're up.
All right, so for some more announcements, for the Success Club price, so if you hit, your ST5 or ST10, we're getting a Sweat is the Secret Sauce tank top or t-shirt for women and men. And then also the challenge packs are on sale this month. So I know for me, I've been pushing that pretty hard with my Instagram stories, making sure that it's like a big deal and they know that it's a big deal, that they're getting $20 off of their challenge packs. For me, it's, mainly 80-day obsession because it's such a good deal. Even if they don't want to do 80-day obsession right now, they can get it for $160. And for the rest of the challenge packs, $20 off. Want to keep going?
That's me. So 3-day refresh, guys, like this is huge. And I've said this before. So it is like on sale. The best way, guys, so I'm at Success Club 10 right now. And half of my people that purchased a regular challenge pack upgraded to the 3-day refresh. Why? Because I sent them the link. They said, yeah, I'm ready to go. And then I sent them the link and said, just so you know, the 3-day refresh offer is going to pop up for you. It's totally up to you what you want. Would you like to see my personal results from when I did it? So I send them my results. I say that I did this as soon as I was done breastfeeding my youngest kid. Obviously, I was not in the healthiest at that point. I just had a baby. I only breastfed for like 4 or 5 months. So I was like 4 or 5 months postpartum still. So I showed him my results. I said, do you want to see a clip? So there's a clip that Autumn Calabrese does. I pulled from YouTube. I send that, and then I let them decide. So it's going to generate no matter what, if you tell them or not. Now, if they know or have knowledge of what the program is, or you have your personal results, or you want to use my results because you haven't done it yet, feel free. Like, of course, you can share. But let them know that special offer is going to be presented to them. So they are aware what the 3-day refresh is, and they're not like, what is this? Okay, I don't have time for this. And so make sure you tell them when you send that link about the 3-day refresh deal that's going on. So they're going to save $20 if they get it right then and there as soon as they get their challenge pack. So just another way to tell people about it. Another super exciting announcement, guys. Like if you haven't been on a team retreat, guys, like these are amazing. Like this is your time to get to know your sisters here. Like the people on this call right now sitting with you, and you really get to know everyone. And I am super excited to be able to go. It's going to be in Idaho, and it's going to be in Island Park. It's $30 to go, and then that's going to pay for like your food and stuff while you're there. You are going to pay your food or your travel costs, whatever it costs to get there, gas, whatever. But we're going to like provide the food, the lodging, everything. However, if you hit Success Club in April, we knock off $10, and we'll pay that for you to go. And if you recruit 2 new coaches in April, then you can get another $10 knocked off. You hit SC, Success Club, and you recruit 2 new coaches, then you get a free pass to come. You just have to pay the cost to get there. So super fun, guys. I know that it's like May is a super crazy time, like end of the year concerts, like end of the year stuff is going on. And I'm not saying this to like make you feel guilty, because your family is like why we show up and do this business. But if you can make it happen, guys, Mother's Day is the next weekend. Like, that was what I told my husband, like, happy Mother's Day to me. I'm leaving town the weekend before. So that's what I told my husband, like, hey, like, there's a retreat. Do you mind watching the kids while I go up? And we'll take care of that. So that's my happy Mother's Day present to me. So super excited. Try and get there if all possible. It will be amazing and full of love. So Lindsay will tell you about the beach bars.
Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm super excited. This comes tomorrow, actually. And I can't wait to try these, especially mainly, I mean, I'm super excited for myself, but for my kids too, because they love to snack. So this will be super cool. So they're 10 grams of protein, 150 calories. There's peanut butter and chocolate bar, or chocolate and cherry almond bar. And I should have looked, but I think it's half a red, one yellow, and a teaspoon, I think is what I saw. That'll fit into our portion control containers. So that'll be super cool to switch it up, you know, so you're not eating the same thing every day. So that'll be cool. And there's no artificial colors. They're gluten-free. Yeah, super awesome. Super excited about that. So I'm ordering mine tomorrow. Oh, and one other thing. A pack of 3 is 2 SC points, right? So you can get a pack of 3 of them. Getting a triple box. Yes. That sounds delicious. So anyway, that would be super cool too. Okay, go ahead.
1 second. My husband's vacuuming. Hold on.
Anywho, so the bars are going to be cool. Like I said, especially for like kids. Like I said, my kids like to snack on fruit snacks and all that type of stuff. So the peanut butter and chocolate will be awesome. I know they'll love that.
Dude, right? And they're only $1.99 a bar with like the Coach discount. It literally comes like, I think, or maybe $1.90, but it's less than $2 a bar. Like, and if there's a clip, and I posted it in the Tribe page, that like there's like the doctor who like is on the Team Beachbody explains why they're even better than like the Cliff bars, the Luna bars, the Kind bars that they're called. Why like the sugar, like they're like low glycemic, like because of the amount of fiber and stuff in them to release everything slow. These are like super good bars. Like they're not even just like, you know, I'm excited. Like my kids eat the Quaker Oat, like chewy, full of sugar. So like I'm excited to be able to replace this. But yeah, we are ordering 3 boxes tomorrow, and I'm excited about that as well. So oh, my kids just got out of bed again. Another announcement, Coach Summit, you guys, I cannot stress this enough. My whole business, my whole mindset of this business changed the moment I walked in and understood what this business is all about. Because that's what you get to see at Summit. You get to see the integrity of really this business, how this business really is about changing lives. You get to see the integrity of the corporate leaders. You get to socialize and network with other coaches. It's just phenomenal. Like my very first year, I couldn't go. I think I was pregnant or something. I couldn't go my very first year. I remember even just watching it, you know, and my perspective changed, just watching and being at home crying, listening to these stories, these transformation stories that were real people, real lives that had been changed because of health and fitness. And I thought that was an amazing experience until I went to Summit, and my everything changed. Like that's when like the light bulb went off. That's when I became a leader in this. Like I had hit Success Club, done all those things, but it was that turning point of Summit that turned my business into, I'm just going to hit Success Club to I'm going to build a team. And that's when I became a leader in this business and said, why not me? If the guy walking across the stage with a Pikachu hat can make $1 million, why can't I? And so everything changed at that moment, being able to see it all. So get to Summit, make it a priority. Every dollar you put into it is a tax write-off for your business. And so make everything you can to get to like Summit. There's the people who will be sharing hotel rooms to knock the price down. There's a Summit page, a Tribe Summit page that you can connect with as well to be able to see who's looking for hotels and stuff like that. So shout out Lindsay's.
All right. So we had a pretty good Success Club month. Brittany Farfan, I think that's how you say the last name, right? Anyway, you did great. You were at a 12. Ashley, you were at 10. Breezy was at 8. Megan was at 6. And everyone else that was on the board, I mean, we're still changing lives. You know, even if you don't hit Success Club, you're still changing someone's life. That's what we're here to do. So that was super awesome. And everybody that was able to do a recruiter, like recruit coaches, that's even better because you're, you know, building your business. And that's super cool. And the volume this month was crazy good. And so congratulations to everyone. That's awesome.
All right, we're going to dive right into this, guys. Like, here we go. This is the meat. I hope you guys have pen and pencils because this is going to go amazing. You're going to learn so many new things tonight about the vital process. So I want to kind of, you know, dive into what the vital process is. There's 4 steps to the vital process, and that is number 1 is get your clients started. You can't do that without. Brittany did an amazing video. Like, her transformation is what has helped her last month. That's how she hit Success Club last month, was sharing her transformation. You don't have a transformation yet? Start sharing what you're doing right now. But people are going to believe you because you worked on you. And so the first thing you can do in this business, before you can build a team, before you can do all this amazing stuff, you've got to help people. You've got to get your clients started. And there's a process to that. And Lindsay's going to talk about that process of getting your clients started before they even pay you $1, how you're going to get them started. So she's going to focus on that tonight. The second part is your get clients results. How are you going to be a coach to make sure that your clients are seeing success, to make sure that they're seeing the results that they deserve, that they aren't just purchasing a challenge pack and you're saying goodbye, thanks for $40, but you're making sure that you're connecting with people so they're seeing results and you know, moving forward. The next step is to transition to coach, rather a discount hobby builder coach. So they become that lifer, right? Even if they're just using it for the discount, they're becoming that lifer. And we're going to talk about that process as well. And then the 4th one is to develop and mentor your coaches. So that is the vital process. This is, when we talk about the 4 vital behaviors, the next step to that is the vital process. So these are like, both are just equally important. And I'm super excited for you guys to get to experience that tonight. So I will be sharing this. I just have a little tracker here that you guys can use where you can put your challenger's name. Anyone that Lindsay's going to talk to you tonight that joins like your free group, you can write their name down and you can walk them through this vital process of being able to work your way through it. So with that said, that is not the right thing. I'm going to just turn the time over to Lindsay. And Lindsay, when you want me to scroll it down more, just let me know. But she is going to tell us what she has been doing to crush the board the last 2 months of her business.
Okay, so can you just go down just a little bit so I can see what my 3rd one is? Okay. I thought so, but I just want to make sure. Okay, so I have been starting out with the 14-day free trial, right? So I used to be really good about doing my free groups every single month, you know, and it was like, that's where you're getting your customers is from free groups so that you can more or less get a relationship with them, build your trust with them and all of that. And I was just putting in so much time and effort into a free group that it was taking away from my paid challengers. And I hated that because those are the people that I, you know, was committed to. And So I was just trying to think of something that I could do that it would help me and help them. And it wasn't just like a free water group or, squat group or whatever. Like it seemed like it was just the same thing over and over. And I was bored too. So I was thinking about the 14-day trial. And that's the one reason I started it, is so that I can do that same group every single month. So just like with the challenge groups, with our Rise and Inspire community, that's the same group every single month rather than doing new and new and new. And so I did the 14-day trial. I just set up a group on Facebook, and I think my first post about it was about like cabin fever. And if anybody, because I'm ready to be outside, like I'm ready for summertime and all of that. And so if anybody wanted to start moving their body for free and see what this Beachbody on Demand that I'm talking about all the time actually is for free, then to let me know. And I had, quite a few people interested in that. And so, and then I also did it on Instagram, which that's mainly my market right now, is my Instagram Insta story, because from what I have been talking to with my friends, just people that I can actually talk about, business with without them being like, oh, are you going to sell to me? Everyone's like, I'm sick of Facebook, because that's all it is now, is it's plastered with selling. And so I think everyone's mainly taken a break from Facebook and are going to Instagram and into your Instagram stories. So what I did was, one day I got up on the Insta story and I showed them what Beachbody on Demand looks like, and did like, I don't know, it was probably like 10 videos in one little clip or whatever, and just showed them that they could have Fixate, they could have Clean Week, they could have a bunch of different workouts, and to actually give them a visual of what it is. And then I did a little poll and said, if you want to try this for free, let me know, like yes or no, blah, blah. And I had a lot of feedback from that. And so in my group that I made on Facebook, I did a 14-day calendar. The first week is Clean Week, because that's like the easiest type of workout and like the modified, and to more or less give them a jump start. And then also in the Clean Week, since it's only 7 days, like in the program materials, it tells them, to take your measurements and all of that type of stuff. So if they're taking their measurements and take their pictures before they start that, and then within 7 days, if they've done it for 7 days, they can go and take another picture. I've gotten like 5 people, they're like, holy cow, I can't believe that I've gotten results in 7 days. Like, I know, isn't that so crazy? So that's been really cool, because then they've completed a program and they feel that success too. And then the rest of the 7 days, I should have put a rest date in there, but I did not. And it's only 14 days. So if you want to get your full free trial, then I guess you would do every 14 days. But after the Clean Week, I did like 21-day fix, size, PIO, quarter force, just a bunch of different type of workouts so that they could see that there's not just one trainer on there. There's not one type of workout and everything like that on there. And then I also did, like for Easter, I set up a thing of eggs and put numbers on them and said I was doing a giveaway. And so you could say whatever number you wanted to pick for the giveaway. So once they would pick a number, I was messaging them saying, congratulations, you won a free Shakeology sample or a free Daily Sunshine or Performance Line sample. The way to receive it is if you sign up for the 14-day trial on Beachbody on Demand. Once you do that, I'll send you your free sample. So that helped for them to be like committed because they want this free sample. Yes, I do, Kelly. I will share that. So, sorry, 1 second. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So anyway, they were committed to the free trial because they were getting a free sample out of it. So they were getting something from me along with, seeing what BOD is all about. And there was a lot of people that obviously didn't respond after I said that they had won that, but this is how you're to get it. But then that way I wasn't just sending out random Shakeology samples to a whole bunch of people, because I've done that too. You know, I've done the, you want a free Shakeology because you see me drinking it all the time, but I never get a feedback from it. So this way I was getting customers, at least getting them into my, you know, customer base, and then they could see what Beachbody was about. And then this too is not just like a, you know, once a month thing that I have going. Like, I don't say, the first time I did the cabin fever post about that it was starting on this day, blah, 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 and it was going to go for 14 days. But I've randomly had people be like, hey, what is this Beachbody? What are you doing every morning that I see you posting on Instagram, on your Instagram story? And so that's when I'll enter in the free 14-day trial and just add them to the group, and then they can do it on their own. So it's an ongoing free group, and I'm just going to keep it open at all times. So anybody that's interested can do that. You want to go down a little bit, Ash? Oh, I already told you about the schedule. Sorry. Like I said, I do the 14-day schedule with the workouts, and also in Clean Week, they, you know, are more or less just teaching you how to eat better. And it's just the little baby steps rather than just throwing like 21-day fix at you with all these portion control containers, and you don't even eat a salad a day, or you don't even eat one vegetable a day, you know? So it's just starting off small, which is really nice too. And one of my customers that did the 14-day trial, she was so awesome, and she would post on every single day and was like, I got it done, I just did it, you know, and she was up at 6 o'clock every morning, like, and she's rocking it. And then at the end of the 14 days, I just have it like on a little picture like that you guys see right now, that I made on Canva. And I said on there, you know, today's the day to cancel your free trial, and here's the number for Beachbody, because I don't want them to be stuck with a payment that they don't want. And so that way I'm not like hiding anything from them or anything like that. Or you can join my next challenge group. If so, you can message me. And then I also am doing a follow-up with them. So for that particular person, she's now in the 80-day obsession group, and she started 80-day obsession on Monday, and she is rocking it, like crazy rocking it. This girl is on fire. And she's like, it all started because of the 14-day trial, you know, because I could get something for free, and I saw inches that I lost, and I saw in my pictures how much I lost, like, and it was so cool. So it's not, I like it because it's not me forcing it onto them, you know, being like, oh, well, if you do the full 21 days, then you can see the results. Like, they can get results in 14 days. They can get results in 7 days. And then, you know, you get results, and that's what makes you addicted. So I think that's super cool. And then I'm just following up with my people that are in there too, because I've also had people that signed up for it but haven't used it yet either. So, you know, and that's fine. Just following up with them, messaging them, and then that way I have them in my little community at all times too. Because just because they say no doesn't mean that it's, you know, no 2 months from now. And yeah, and then like I said, then that's when I add them to normally, or I can't say normally, but most people that did the 14-day trial will go on to your actual challenge group. And that's where, you know, the Rise and Inspire community comes in, and they're getting all the meal plans and all that type of stuff. So that's how I do my 14-day trial. Do you want to do questions at the end or right now?
Let's do your questions like right now, so if it's like fresh on their mind. So if anyone has questions for Lindsay, like how she's doing it, jump in, chat box, unmute, whatever you want.
Yeah, so if anybody has questions. Oh, thanks, Ash, for sending. Oh, that's a vitals okay. I'll attach the link on this, Kelly, or else on the actual blurb of this on the Tribe page so that you can see what mine looks like. And I know Ashley did one of her own too, which hers is probably like way formal and way better than mine. So, but anyone have any questions?
Okay. Look, Ricky Harris just commented on my thing. She's your cousin. Isn't that funny? Sorry, totally random. It just popped up. Just found out they're cousins. We're friends. My old college roommate. Anyways, so I love this. I love everything Lindsay said. And the best thing you can do is take this and apply it to how it works for you. And so, like for me, to have a lot going on at once and just to add people all the time, like overwhelms my like mind. Like that's not who I am. Like when Lindsay said it's probably all structured, yes, it is all structured and laid out and typed up. And because that's the way my brain thinks. Where like anyone who has that flexible, yeah, I'll just add you, like that may work for you. So take these nuggets that she's sharing with you and apply them to your personality. For example, she shared in a page that we're in together, the link she's going to share with you guys. And she's got country heat on there. Well, you're not ever going to see me do country heat because this girl can't move her hips. So I replaced that with a turbo jam workout, which I do enjoy. And so, realized I still took like a dance move, and then I put like, I added UV too, because I tend to find those 40-year-old clients that are scared of the workouts I'm doing because they're like, there is no way, Ash, that I'm going to be jumping up and down like that. So I took it and I took her schedule and I was like, okay, like I like that. But I went through and like, I was like, okay, make sure I have a workout from Chalene Johnson, from Tony Horton, from Autumn Calabrese, and and I wanted low and high impact. I wanted Pio to shift shop. And so take it and make it your own. I also am going to talk to you about a little bit about the vital processes we go through. In fact, I'm going to move right on because this will be part of Lindsay has taught me so much in the last 30 days. And so I want to share what I took, what she's doing, apply it to how I'm doing it. And you can really dive into both of us in the way we've structured it and ask questions again at the end. So if you have questions as you're going, we will have that at the end too, or just unmute yourself as we're going. So getting clients started. So Lindsay talked to you about how she adds value. She adds this incredible value. Like she said, it's free. I get to see if Beachbody is going to work for me. So that's what's super cool. And we know it's going to work for them. If they do it and stick to the meal plan, it's going to work for them. Okay. So what is my secret? How do I work through the vital process? First of all, I try every month to hit Success Club early. That is like my main focus, because if I hit Success Club early, I can focus on my team, which goes back to developing mentoring. I can spend the rest of the month doing that and working with my team. But I can't, my first obligation isn't growing my team, it's helping people. And once I help people, I can now turn over and grow my team, right? So hitting Success Club early has been like the biggest thing I've ever done in my business. And once I realized I could hit Success Club and I could hit it over and over and over again, then I realized, okay, well, why not make it the 15th of the month? Why am I saying I'm going to hit it by the 30th? Well, if I don't hit my goal by the 30th, I'm out of days, right? If I say the 15th, I got 15 more days to still lock it in. And so hitting Success Club is huge. I'm going to talk about that a little bit here, and like why and the system I've been using to kind of onboard my coaches. So the second reason, or the second thing, is the Rise and Inspire group. I'm not saying there's a right or wrong, but this Rise and Inspire group, I feel, has been the biggest bang for my buck when it comes to my business. It has taken stress off my back of having to come up with these daily challenges. So much of my time was like, I was getting bored of my own challenge groups, right? And if I'm bored, my clients are bored. The awesome thing about this Rise and Inspire group, and if you're not in there, go get in this, but it's truly a community page. People are sharing their results. They're sharing their workouts. They're sharing their Shakeology. They're asking questions. They're sharing their meals. And it has truly become a community. And as we add more people, those old people that have been in there and maybe have kind of had a hard week or month or couple months or a year who are in there are going to get rejuvenated by the new people's fire. And so it's huge. It's huge to be able to say, hey, we got a community of over 200 people and growing. You're never alone. You're going to get on and you can work out with other people. You can do all these things. So this Rise and Inspire group was created for you guys. So you didn't have to take this stress of being a new coach thinking, shoot, I got to run challenge groups. I've got to do this and this and this. No, you just got to hit Success Club. We've got the group laid out for you and they're good to go. You can promise them everything, meal plans, recipes, support, motivation, accountability, because it's all created in this group. The only thing you got to do is participate in it. There is nothing that you can't post in this group. The world is yours. You want to post a selfie? Do it. You want to post a motivational video that hit you that morning? Do it. You want to post, or you want to ask a challenger. We're going to talk about that. Ask a challenger to post something motivational for the day. Do it. It's your group. This isn't my group. This isn't Breezy's group. It's not Brittany's group or Alma's group. This is your group. This is our group. This is our group to come together and be a community, just like our tribe is a community. This is a community for our clients. And so this is huge. And if you're not in it, I think that's what this link is. I created this a couple days ago. But this is the actual group. It's called Rise and Inspire Community. You can find it, request to join, and we will get you added if you're not in it. So make sure you're in there if you want to be a part. Now, I will never tell you how to run your business. If you have a different system that's working for you, great. Use it and go with it. Okay, but this is just how I've done it, and I'm just sharing what I've done with you guys. The next part is to get your clients connected. Okay, so many times, and this is one of the negative things about the group I've heard from some of my coaches, is it's so group they get lost. True. Like if you're in the 80 obsession group, I've just shut that off. Like I don't even have notifications. I don't even check that group because I'm one of thousands. Okay. And eventually this group will probably grow to thousands. Okay. But you've got to connect with your clients on a level that they know they're not lost. How do you do this? Through Facebook Messenger, through a text group, through Marco Polo, through one-on-one messages. I like getting all my April challengers, and all I did is I get them in I tried Marco Polo, but it was overwhelming because I have a lot of older ladies, so the tech thing just wasn't working for them. But they get Facebook. That's how they found me. Okay, so I create a Facebook Messenger group, and I call it the Drive Your Life, or you can call it Rise and Inspire, but I put Drive Your Life Class of March 2018. Rise and Inspire Class of April 2018. Rise and Inspire Class. So you can go through these messages and just talk, like when you're searching, okay, where's my March group? Where's my April group? Where's my May group? And you can send group messages. Okay. Super easy to do. So we have this Rise and Inspire group, but that doesn't take the place of you being a coach. That's what you signed up to do. So make sure that you're connecting with your clients so they know how to get started right. So they know what they're doing. Like I said, I've hit Success Club this month, and I'm at 10, so I'm like, okay, I can get my clients going. So I want to share with you kind of what I did, and I'm creating this as I go. I will share it with you. But I want you guys to see, I created, yes, it's all organized. Okay, it's actually so, and I'll tell you what I'm doing with them, because I want them to go through Clean Week. I don't want them to be overwhelmed with meal prepping and feeling overwhelmed that they can't do this. And so because I've hit Success Club early, and technically we're not starting till the end of April, but I don't want them to wait until the end of April. Hey, Mark, there you go. My kid's talking underneath the bedroom door. So yeah. So I want to go through a workout program. So this is the same calendar that I would use for my free 14-day group. I'm not like over-stressing myself. This is the same calendar. And if we only get through a week of Clean Week because I didn't hit Success Club till the 15th, well, then I cut out a week, right? No big deal. So this is how I'm doing it. So this is what I did. In the Facebook Messenger group, I drop an image and they're going to introduce themselves. And I put like a little welcome message. Okay, so this is like day one of the group. I put like my example. So all I have to do is now copy and paste this. I don't have to like change this every, like sit there and like waste my time typing up intros every month, right? Copy and paste. There's my picture, send and go. I'm the first example, so they follow, right? I'm their coach, be that example. So day 2, all I did is I had a new challenger like workbook, and I still have that like little workbook, and this might be it. Yeah, this is my, no, it's not. But I have like a new coach challenger. All I did is I took the like checklist I had them do, and I'm breaking it down into days with them. Okay. If there's a straggler, I can send, like, let's say someone buys one in 3 days from me. Well, I can add them to the group, and I can send them the new challenger packet that I have. Okay. But I'm working with these girls side by side. They're getting to know each other. They know they're all starting together. They all bought their challenge packs within 3 days of each other. So they all are in the same boat. So all I did is I write a little message. So here they're going to download the My Challenge Tracker app. They're going to watch a little clip on how the My Challenge Tracker app works. Okay. And we're just going through every single day. So I just made a little image for the day where they can post. Today, I think this is like, like today they did a, they watched my journey video. I made a YouTube video about my own journey. And then today they're going to share their personal health and fitness goals with one another, hold them accountable. Why? I know what their health and personal goals are now. I know how to help them. I write them down, and I now know what they are trying to work on. Are they trying to lose weight, gain weight? Are they trying to gain muscle? Are they trying to figure out eating? What are they, why? Why did they buy their challenge pack is what it really comes down to. So make sure that you get your client started, you get connected with them, okay? The next part is working, still the second part of getting the clients result is working closely with them. Like I said, figure out what their weekly goals are. Every Monday, my challengers who are like whoever bought a challenge in the last like 2 months, they give me their weekly goals. I send them a private message and I say, hey, it's Monday, make it happen. What is your mini goal for the week? I don't care if it's as simple as I'm not going to eat chocolate for 2 days out of the 7 days, right? That's growth. If they have to have M&Ms before bed forever, me cutting back to 5 days a week was progress. Good, better, best, right? So figure out what their personal mini goal is for the week. I emphasize, make sure it's attainable. And I don't want 2 pounds. Don't tell me about the scale. I don't want to know about it. I want to know what your goal is. Is it that you're going to meal plan 2 days this week? Okay, that's a realistic goal for some people. Someone who's never meal planned says, I'm going to meal plan all 7 days on Sunday. That's not realistic. Okay, they might do it once and get overwhelmed and like never do it again. But something that is realistic is they're going to meal plan for 2 days straight. And when they see success, they're going to do it again for the next 2 days. So make sure that their goals are not something that's going to overwhelm them where they're terrified. Okay, but track their progress. Go in. I set up on the My Challenge Tracker app, I have one group that opened January 1st and it closes December 31st. So all my challengers are going to go in there. This is just where they check in with their Shakeology and their workout. I tell them if they want to double post in the Rise and Inspire group and put it there, I tell them they have to put it there because that's the way I can go as their coach and see, Lindsay's not checking in with her Shakeology. Is she stopping it? And why? Is she not working out? Or is she just forgetting to log it? That's my job as a coach, is to go into my Challenge Tracker app, every couple days and say, oh, Lindsay's not working out. Let's figure out what's going on. She's not logging it, okay? Because again, that Rise and Inspire group can get so busy that you don't get to see all your clients. So if they're posting it in the My Challenge Tracker app, as a coach, it's easy to say, okay, Lindsay's tracked 5 times this week. She's drank her Shakeology 7 days a week. And guess what? It goes to the next part, recognition. I can go and say, Lindsay's worked out 7 days this week. I'm going to go on the Rise and Inspire group and say, booyah, she stuck to her Shakeology every single day this week. And I'm going to shout her out in the Rise and Inspire group. Anyone can give a shout out. It doesn't matter if it's your personal client. Maybe you are inspired by Alma's workout video that day and you shout her out because her video made you get your workout clothes on. That's what that group's for. So shout them out on your personal page, on the Rise and Inspire page. Anyone can have recognition, guys. Like, recognize those things. Go into your coach online office. Maybe you said, a girl said she's going to quit Diet Coke 3 days this week, and she did it. Say, hey, I'm so proud of you. Can I shout you out on the Rise and Inspire group, because you are going to inspire others to do the same. That's what it's about. Because recognizing behaviors, those behaviors that are recognized are repeated. And when they're repeated, they're done over and over and over again. And guess what they're going to keep doing? They're going to keep working out when they don't want to. They're going to keep meal planning. They're going to keep seeing those results. And that's your job as their coach, is to make sure they're getting those results. And then after they finish a program, you're going to make sure that they submit their Beachbody challenge for their Beachbody challenge submission to get their free shirt or coin if they do 22-minute hardcore. But that's huge. That's huge. That's their trophy, guys. And if you're anything like me, who needs a trophy at the end of their workout sessions, like, seriously, I would work out if someone gave me like a little like whatever in the front of me. I work out every day just to get that little whatever they're dangling in front of me. Okay. So when I get that free shirt in the mail and I can wear that proudly out in public, because let's be honest, I wear t-shirts most days out in public, that's like awesome, right? Like they could, like someone can say, you did Insanity? Holy cow. Or all of a sudden it creates a conversation when you're standing in line at Cafe Rio talking about 21 Day Fix, right? Like, happen, truth, right? Like, we're normal, we eat out, right? But when someone sees that 21 Day Fix shirt, you automatically can connect with someone, right? And they start connecting with you. So, I got to change this. The next part is transitioning them over to a coach. You've got them in the free group. You've got them in a paid group. So what can we do to transition them over to the coach side? This is something I talked to Lindsay about. Lindsay is at the stage where she's in Success Club, and now she's working on growing a team. And we were talking to her, and I hope you don't mind I share this because I didn't talk to her about it. But she's like, okay, like that's my next goal. I want a team. And I was telling her, Lindsay, you have a team. You just hit 16 SC points this month. You have a team. You just got to transition them over from results to a coach. When you're producing numbers, when you're hitting Success Club, you have a team. They just don't know it yet, and you don't know it yet. I sure didn't know when I joined Breezy's group that I'd be here on a team call 4.5 years later, leading like a team, you know, like being a top coach in the network. Who would have ever thought? I didn't. But because Breezy asked, because she was my friend and I trusted her, she already got me results and I trusted her. Sure, I'll do a Coach Basics group. Like, what is this Coach Basics? I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't actually going to coach in this yuck MLM stuff, right? But I trusted her. I knew who she was and I trusted that relationship. And I knew that if Breezy told me that it wasn't this yucky scheme, that I could outrank her and I could out-income her and I can do all these things, I trusted her. Why? Because she connected with me. She got me results. She was my friend in the process. She didn't just sign me up for a challenge pack and say, thanks for the $40. I appreciate it. Good luck. Okay. She was there with me. When I was asking her what to eat, that I'm eating M&Ms every night before bed still, she said, it's okay. Do it. It's okay. It's good, better, best, right? What habits had I changed and replaced that with? Okay. So what can you do? How can you transition in this process? Give them coaching assignments. Okay. Give them an opportunity to recognize someone. Maybe it's themselves. Maybe it's someone that inspired them. Maybe you want them to post some kind of motivation on Monday, because motivation needs to happen every single Monday. Maybe it's Saturday when no one wants to work out because you're exhausted. Maybe they find something and you're like, dude, can you share that? Like, maybe they message you like, look at this cool video I just saw. That's you say, go share that on the Rise and Inspire. I love that. So many people are going to be inspired by that. Okay. So you give them the tools. You give them the things that we do every single day as a coach. They're already working out. They're probably posting about it in the Rise and Inspire. Hopefully they're posting about it. So maybe you reach out to them and say, girl, you have phenomenal results. Why don't you go share that on your Facebook page? I know it's scary. Let me show you my first post when I actually did it. Okay. Show them the behaviors of becoming a coach. And then when you ask them and say, hey, let's get your Shakeology paid for. You're doing it. Why not? Okay. Then it's like, oh, I get my Shakeology paid for. That's another $100 a month I can go spend, right? That's Amazon bucks right there. Okay. Like they get to like decide those things. So invite them to post, invite them to share a recipe, invite them to share the results, invite them to read personal development. Hopefully you're starting with that with day one, explaining personal development. Have them do the vital behaviors that they would be doing as a coach and allow them the opportunity to make some money in the process. Okay. For example, every single Monday, not every single Monday, that's a lie. Every first Monday of the month, check the tribe calendar because it can change. But we're going to have a How to Get Shakeology for free or paid for group, right? It's already set up. You just have to add them in. We will always post in the Rise and Inspire group before it happens. So look for that post so you can see if anyone has commented they want to be added to it. Those challenger rock stars you have in your group right now that are going full force that Lindsay was saying, this one girl is like showing up every day at 6 a.m. She's like pressing play. That's the girl she's going to reach out to and say, girl, get your Shakeology paid for. You are like amazing. Like do it. That's who she's going to send that private message to because you can't just post. You got to send those messages, especially when you're talking about coaching. You can't just expect a call to action and all of a sudden, guys, they were scared. If Breezy would have just put a call to action, there is no way I would have ever said yes. Just not my thing, right? But she said, she invited me. I said, okay, she's my friend. I'll just trust her. Like, I almost said a bad word. I'll just half it and not, and go from there, right? No, I did it because she invited me. So invite to the coach opportunity. I talked about that at the beginning of the call. You know, on the calendar right now, and I'll tell you, we have some amazing coaches. Cassie's going to be doing it this month. Jasmine's going to be doing it. Lindsay's going to be doing it this month. We have so many different variety of people. They get to see what it's about. They get to see success. They get to see a brand new coach, a veteran coach, a girl who has walked in, stepped out, walked in again. That's okay. That's her journey. That's who everyone, everyone has a different part. We're all in this for different reasons. So invite them. Say, hey girl, like, you want to listen to like a call and just listen to why other coaches like are doing this, including myself or whatever it is. And then you invite to join your team. And they may say yes, and they may say no. But you know what? You asked them. And maybe they're not ready yet. Maybe they're ready next month. No just means not yet. Ask Breezy. Probably ask you. How many times did you tell your coach no? Okay. Transition them. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's for the discount. Okay. Who doesn't like to save money? Okay. When you get 25% off, not just Shakeology, but your beach bars, your Energize, your Recover, your Hydrate, all these things add up. Okay. If they just want to use it for the discount, let them use it for the discount. Okay. But invite them. Who doesn't like saving money, right? And I promise you, yes, I know you make a little bit less commission, but the long term, they're going to stay on it longer because it's not as expensive. They're not paying as much money. So they're going to stay on it longer. So in the long term, you will be making the same. Hobby coach. Maybe they love the product, but they are crazy busy and they don't want to build a business, but let's be honest, a couple $100 or $50 or whatever it is might sign nice. So guess what? They sign up as a coach. If their friend's interested, they purchase. And where can they go? The Rise and Inspire group. And then let's say they don't want to coach. You tell your coach. Hey, like she's joining this group, but I don't want to coach. A couple girls have done that. And I coach them. And they're in the Rise and Inspire group. And guess what? Some of those people end up turning out to be amazing. Okay. And if that person ever decides, whatever, everyone wins, right? Like I'm still building my entire downline. My entire organization is growing because of it. So I've had people turn emerald who were just hobby coaches who turned, discount coaches into discount coaches. Or they want to build a coach or they want to build a business. So they become a business building coach in the process. Okay. The last part I'm not going to touch a whole lot on is just developing and mentoring. This is like a whole nother call, whole nother thing. But this is what I do. I give them the Tribe Control Center. It's available to you. I send them a new coach survey. I do a new coach casserole call by Brigida So it's nothing I do. Then I talk to them. Then I say, here's the coach basics call at the end of the month, or I send them my recording I've done. And then I help them. I help them explain how to take action in their business. But like I said, this is like a whole nother conversation though. The first part was the most important. Once you are developing a mentor, you can work with your diamond coach or your upline coach or your star diamond coach to say, what do I do now, right? But this is like the process, guys. This is going through the vital process from free to paid to coach or customer to coach. This is how you're going to build your team. It starts with free. It goes to hitting Success Club and then transition because you have a team. Remember, if you're hitting Success Club or you're on the board, you have potential for a team. And you can, I've had people who, you know, want about the coaching end up getting a challenge pack that way because they're interested in coaching. But if you have points on the board, you're building a team. You're just using the compound effect to do it step by step. So any questions for me or Lindsay before we sign out for the night?
I have one for you.
What's that?
So do you, okay, so you obviously do the tracker. This is like for the Rise and Inspire community. So you have them on the tracker and on Messenger and Rise and Inspire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, because I have like what I've done is I have a Facebook group. I haven't done the tracker just because I felt like there was like so much stuff everywhere. So I did a Facebook group so that I can go on there and do like videos, mainly like when they're first starting with ADD obsession, so I can explain the nutrition plan and all of that. Do you do that, or where do you do that at?
So because you can now go live on the challenge app too, I used to do a group and I personally found more success. It was just easier for me time-wise. I could go down the list and see who's like logging and stuff like that. I can go through and like, and as a coach, especially now that I've just got more customers, it was just easier for me to do it there. And then like if you have files that you want to put in the Rise and Inspire group, we can put them in. Like so you can like just message me like, hey, like, I've got these files I want added. We can make a photo album. I have the outline for it. We can put it there. But if you like your group and that's working for you, do it. You know, there's nothing wrong. You know, my way is not the right way. It's just what works for me.
Right. I'd rather have the tracker, but I didn't think about the going live and doing a video and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
And like I said, if you ever have a file to share, send it over because we have like the template, you know what I mean? And we could just add it. So.
Okay. One other thing too. So with like the free t-shirt or whatever for completing a program, do you get anything for Clean Week?
I want to say yes. I've not submitted. I want to say it's like, I don't know. Does someone have the answer to that? Okay. Well, someone can FAQ if anyone has other questions, but that's a good one. Well,
yeah, because that would like be a big little get a free t-shirt or a free shaker cup or whatever it is for, you know, doing the 14-day trial because you did your Clean Week.
Yeah. I love it. Dude, that's a good question. See, I don't know at all. 4.5 years in the business. I still say, FAQ. Anything else for Lindsay or I? Lindsay or me? Whatever. Grammatical error you want to put on me? Okay. I shared my Vital Process Tracker in the chat. I will also put it in the link, and I know Lindsay will share hers. And I'll share my calendar so you guys can see how I did it, and then you can totally adjust or copy or whatever, you know, meets your guys' needs. So let me check the chat box to make sure it's not a question. I wrote a question. Could you share the document with us? Yes. We got that. Any others? I'm sorry, Trisha, I should have looked. My bad. Are you talking? You might have to unmute yourself.
I was just kind of talking to myself, but someone else wrote a question too before me.
There was another question before you?
Yeah, wasn't I think someone else wrote a question. I don't remember what it was.
It was just me. I was asking about the Facebook tracker app, what you did.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we'll share what we have. Be on next week. Support your tribe sisters. And I'm pretty sure it's next week. Double check the calendar if I'm lying to you. I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's the coach op. So invite people. You know people are going to be sharing their stories. And it really is just their whys. That's all they're sharing is what made them coach, why they're still coaching, and why they'll continue to coach. And you get to hear 3 different stories about it.
Hey, I'm just looking at FAQ for the Clean Week. And it linked it to the Beachbody Challenge. And there's actually like a list of like the programs for Beachbody Challenge. Clean Week isn't on there, but on the bottom it says other Beachbody programs. And it just says that there's like a shirt. So I don't know that it's something Clean Week specific, but it's acting like if they submit their results, they do get a gift. So maybe it's like a Beachbody On Demand shirt or something like that. I don't know. So maybe somebody, if you do it, submit your results and test it out and let us know.
I'll have my challenger do it.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Breezy. All right. Have a wonderful night. If you have questions, you can always ask on the tribe page. And we will get that posted. I'll get this recording probably posted tomorrow because I'm going to bed. But I will get it posted tomorrow, and I'll probably get the links up tomorrow, to be honest. I probably won't get them up till tomorrow. So have a wonderful night, guys. Thanks, Lindsay.
Welcome. Thank you.